I'll tell you two things before we go in.
Is it fine if I record?
You can record my voice but not my
Yes.
video.
Okay.
So this is Agra Fort, and Agra Fort was built by the third Mughal ruler. His name was Akbar. You have seen Taj Mahal? That was built by Shah Jahan. And Shah Jahan's grandfather was Akbar, who started Agra Fort in 1565. It is a very big place, 2.5 kilometers. You know how many years it took to complete? 95 years. With the help of 4 Mughal generation, Akbar, then Jahangir, then Shah Jahan, then Aurangzeb, 4 Mughal generation, they complete this fort in 95 years.
When it started?
1565, 1565. Agra was the capital, country was ruled from here, all the treasury was kept here, royal family used to live here. What they did for defense, there is 2 more. If you come close, you can see water more. Here they used to keep crocodiles in it. There was crocodiles. After crocodile moat, look at 2 wall, outer wall, inner wall. In between 2 wall, dry moat, where they used to keep tigers, and gunman and cannon used to be on. Stone is called red sandstone, which came from Fatehpur Sikri, which is 40 kilometers from Agra. They bring all the stone from there. Look at these linings on the floor. They were made for horse, and horse has got shoe under their nails. So when horses run, they don't slip on it. At the gate, you can see small drawbridge. 2 chains and 2 pulleys are connected. It was 35 feet big. English, they made it small. So when they used to lift it over, a big crocodile moat used to open over here. So you're traveling alone with some friends.
No, yes, by my own.
What happened yesterday?
Well, I came from Lucknow, and then I started feeling sick, and I spent all day in bed. But at midday I was feeling better, and I decided to go to Agra, Taj Mahal.
Show the WhatsApp message here.
Okay.
WhatsApp one. To him. Come. टिकट कितने का कितने का बनाया भाई? ये सर WhatsApp कितना?
35 रुपए 4 बार बता दिया मैंने। 35
कभी कमल ने भेजा इसको।
देखो ये टिकट नहीं है आपके पास
और बता दीजिए ऐसे। Showing him that this ticket everyone has to buy.
अकेले फोनर का 50 लगता है, ये का 10 लगता है। आगरा विकास
हाँ सर। In case if enemies enter inside and if they try to break the door, so Mughal can pour a boiling oil in boiling water from there. And if they want to break a door with elephant, if they want to break the gate with elephant cannot take a sharp turn.
Okay, because it's too small.
Excuse me, sir. Have you video camera? Video camera? Oh, you are ticket 25 rupees.
कम मिलेगा? You have to pay 25 rupees for the video camera.
To who?
At the यहाँ कौन से ऑफिस में?
Okay.
Check.
Your bag.
Check कर दो।
कौन सा यहाँ में टिकट तक होती है वहाँ? बैठाओगे? Army area where army is still active, but we're going to see all the royal palaces, and when we finish from the same gate we will go out. So it is divided in 2 parts, army part and a royal part.
So the Indian army is still living
Still
here?
active, it's still active. First time Mughal army was active there, later British army was active there, and now Indian army is active there. One more thing, see, whole Agra fort is made of these bricks. But on top there is a red sandstone, as you can see at the gate. If from wherever you take the red stone out, the building will look like this from inside. Because many people think it is a solid red sandstone. No, it is made of bricks, only clad by a red sandstone on the face.
.5 kilometers, that's a lot.
94 acre land, and it took 95 years to build. When Akbar built this fort for himself, he built this fort for himself in 8 years, only 8 years. But after him, his son, his grandson, great-grandson, when they were keep adding things, it took 95 years. 4 Mughal generations.
When was the last time someone lived from here?
Even the Britishers were here at the time of Sepoy Mutiny in 1857.
Okay.
This
After
was,
that, no one else.
this was a shelter place for the Britishers during that time. So you can see the left side part is army area where army is still active. You can see the gate over there. Army is active there.
Okay.
But we're going to start from this palace. We will see all the royal palaces one by one, and when we finish, we come out from here. So if you want, give me your phone, stand there. Yo, this picture will be dark because we are taking against the sun, but it will be very nice.
Oh. Lots of monkeys as well.
Do you want to use washroom before we start?
Fine.
We have lots of monkeys here, sir. Lots of monkeys. Feeling hot in India.
Yeah, yesterday was
Every
nightmare.
day in afternoon it's about like 40 to 43 degrees.
This is why I decided to come earlier
And see,
today.
nobody is here. And it's cooler.
Yes, much
And as
better.
he was not feeling well yesterday, so it's better. Remove him. This was the royal bathtub. Royal bathtub. Fourth Mughal emperor, he used to have a bath in a tub with a rose water.
Outside.
With rose water. Tub is made of single piece, no joint. It was covered with the gold inlaid by the diamonds, which was taken by invaders. He never took bath in open. It was inside.
Okay.
It is just put it over here for display.
Okay.
It has got steps to go in, 3 inside, 3 outside. So very easily, he used to go in and out. So you can see, inside there is steps. You can pull your camera up and
Yeah, I can see the steps.
3 outside. There. One is actually broken from bottom. And the palace which we're going to see now, this is called Jahangiri Palace.
Jahangiri.
When we go inside, we will see 5 places. Sleeping room, dancing hall, dining hall, library, and a Hindu temple. Mughals, they were Muslim. But we're going to see temple because Akbar, who started this fort, he married to Hindu lady, princess of Amir. When he married to Hindu wife, he built temple for a wife, and he told her, my dear wife, you follow your religion and I'll follow mine. We never interfere in it. You know what he was called from that day? Akbar the Great. Akbar the Great. But meaning of Akbar in Arabic, it means great. So when you call him Akbar the Great, that means great the great. From this gate, wherever we walk, they used to have a Persian carpets on a floor, and Mughal, they were the first people that bring carpets to India. Akbar also respect all the religion, and he started a national religion called Deen-e-Ilahi, which means religion of the God. So this is the reason in this palace he also used Indo-Islamic art.
Okay.
In Islam, there is no idol worship, but we're going to see living figure over here because he respect all the religion. So he used Indo-Islamic art.
But he was Hindu.
He was Muslim.
Muslim.
Up to here, they used to have a male guard. But from here, males were not allowed to go inside because this was a female section. So from here, only female guard or a third gender guards were allowed. But males, they were not allowed. Only emperor was allowed to come in. Here, they used to have a door for a palace because mostly in the bedrooms, there was no door. Like in summertime, they used to put beautiful silk curtains. In winter, woolen carpets. Carpet on the floor, bed, chandelier, swing fan. That's how they used to decorate it. This is the dancing place.
I guess this is all done by hand.
Yeah, all done with the help of hammer and chisel. This is the dancing place. When they used to have a dance program, emperor used to sit and watch dance from there. Empress from that window. Arches for the ladies from harem. You can see 4. You know why 4? All the Mughal used to have 3 to 4 wives. That was the dining hall, and behind door was the royal Mughal kitchen, which is closed nowadays. This is the temple built for the Hindu wife. If you look at the gate, it is a temple architecture. This is a temple. If you look inside, you can see arches where the ideals of God was kept. Then you can see those 2 boxes where they used to put offering stuff.
Okay.
If you look at the dancing floor, it's not flat. It's got slope in all 4 directions. So when the rain comes, water comes automatically into these drainages. I told you it got Indo-Islamic art. So come over here and look on top. Can you see parrots?
Yes.
parakeets, it is a Hindu art show.
Yeah.
Look over here. Just 6 inches above the door, can you see ducks?
Yes.
And if you look over here, you can see a face of elephant. Can you?
Where?
Here, you can see hanging dome. If you look above the dome, you can see one flower. On left of a flower, you can
Yes,
see.
I see.
It is also it is Hindu architecture.
Yeah.
But if you look at the flowers or this geometrical pattern, it is all Islamic art. So it is an Indo-Islamic art. So what you can do, if you want to see from inside, have a look.
I can go inside?
You can see temple from inside, you can see island from inside.
Madre mía, qué paciencia para hacer todo esto.
These 3 pillars, the last 3 ones, they are recently restored. You can see they look very, very pink.
Why?
And look at these 2. You can have a look from dining hall, temple
So
from inside.
what happened to the pillars?
So it is a very soft stone. When it becomes old, it becomes powder and fall from the surface.
I see.
If they don't renovate it, you don't see the carving. They have to renovate it to show the other generation.
Like I can see this one is quite damaged as well. Esto era la zona de comida, el dining room, el comedor, que no me salía. Y ahí justo donde está la puerta cerrada estaba la cocina real, que no se puede entrar. Y nada, la verdad es que bueno, al estar vacío no hay mucho más que ver. Pero me imagino que ponían aquí una alfombra con todas las comidas, se sentaban en el suelo y comían todos. Luego también comentaba que en esta pista de baile, arriba, donde veis esos ventanales donde estaban las emperatrices, y como podéis ver hay 4, os estoy enseñando 3, pero porque podían llegar hasta tener 3 o 4 mujeres. Y ahí tenéis la 4ª. Ok. Bueno, ahora vamos a donde pregaban o rezaban. Me parece que si no lo he entendido mal, era solo para las princesas. Y en estas cajas que veis en el muro es donde ponían ofrendas a la hora de rezar. Aquí, velas, flores, todo un poco. Y ahora vamos a la siguiente.
But Akbar was illiterate. He was not able to read or write anything for his whole life.
Really?
But he was very knowledgeable. How person can be knowledgeable if you cannot read, cannot
Exactly.
write? This is the library, and what used to happen, his ministers who were highly educated used to come and used to read books loudly for him. So he used to listen them. And they are the book racks where the books were kept. And there was no electricity.
Where the books were?
Here, books.
Oh, okay.
But there was no electricity, so they used to keep lamps there for a light. And they also used to close the doors. So once they closed the door used to have a layer of silver, so reflection used to go all over. And books, they were in Persian because court language of Mughal was Persian. And it was originally painted, but it was repainted again to show people how it used to look like.
Okay.
And you have seen Taj yesterday? You have seen Taj Mahal?
Yeah.
Look at a beautiful view. But before that, if you look on the left side, this is a summer palace. But there was no air condition, no air cooler. So what was did by their engineers, when they built the palace, it has got double wall, hollow wall. On top there is a tank of water which used to be filled from the river. So slowly, water used to go inside the wall to make it cooler. Then water used to come out into the tank and goes back to the river. So it was like recycling of water. They fill it and it goes back to the river. So we go there later First we can see Taj Mahal. So later we will come here. Look at Taj Mahal.
Ahora vamos a ver las vistas desde el Agra Fort, que ya pone en la guía que las vistas del Taj Mahal son bonitas.
So you can see a crocodile mode, tiger mode, peacock. Can you see peacock? Yeah. That is a crocodile mode and this is a tiger mode. And this river used to flow to the road. So road was a part of a river Yamuna.
Okay. So the river arrived to this road.
Yeah, to the road. So in some places it used to touch the walls of a fort. It was very wide river.
So it's been dried then.
Yeah. Slowly things getting changed. Lots of dams on the way. Water used to come out from here to go to the tank and then to the river.
That's an interesting way of thinking.
Mughals, they were short-handed, so you can see short doors. You know why? They made short doors, they were short, but they know other are tall, and when tall will go, from the short gate they will bow.
Uh-huh.
So you can see over here, the very thick wall, but it's hollow from inside. Look at these detail on ceiling, on walls, they were all beautifully painted, so it used to look very colorful, chandelier, matching carpet, curtains, silver door, that's how they used to decorate it. So what you can do, come inside, face that way. Go close and don't turn. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you know where I am?
How is that?
You know where I am? Just turn and look. Because there are double walls, so voice travels very clearly over here.
So,
If you speak here, it travels over here. So it was not built to talk, but it's just hollow.
so we cannot see actually the wall is hidden, right?
No, it's on, when you go upstairs, then you might see. Got the copper pipes also inside. So all the red stone part which we have seen built by Akbar and Jahangir, because they both like red sandstone, but this part was built by Emperor Shah Jahan, who built Taj Mahal because he loved marble. And this marble
and
came
it's gold as well.
and it came from Rajasthan, place called Makrana, which is about 350 kilometers from Agra. So Emperor who built Taj, Shah Jahan, he was having two daughters, Roshanara and Jahanara. This palace he built for Roshanara, then he built his palace and Jahanara palace on the other side. But Jahanara palace he built in a marble and Roshanara palace he built in a red stone with a white color. You know why? One daughter was favorite and one was not, because one always looked after father. On a roof you can see brass, it was gold. But there was no electricity, so please look at holders.
They have changed it.
Yeah, there was originally gold. Look at holders for fire torches. Can you see?
Yes.
I look at small iron rings to hang curtains and carpets.
Wow.
This is also a very good place for a view of Taj Mahal. So we're going to see same palace, but one in marble later.
I have to say that building is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is, sir. That's why it is one of the wonder of the world.
And this one as well is a masterpiece.
I love this place more than Taj, honestly. Look at a green parrot. So, what do you do in Spain? What are you thinking?
I work in a factory. Yes, building connectors and cables.
In England?
So, why they used to hang curtains?
Like for the privacy also, because there was no doors.
Okay.
And even the palace looks beautiful. In winter it's cold, so they used to put woolen carpets hanging over here, so it makes it warm. There was the room where emperor used to keep his harem, and the garden called Grape Garden. They used to grow lots of grapes to make a wine for emperor, but soil of Agra was not good, so they brought new soil for garden from Kashmir. It is against Islam to drink alcohol, but Emperor Jahangir loved drinking wine. This fountain used to work with the perfume water like rose, jasmine, mogra. With the breeze, fragrance used to go all around. Ladies used to come and sit, they used to sing song, lots of ladies dance, and then emperor used to enjoy them from here. Palace, they burn it and they melt all the gold from here. So when you go inside, you will see the entire palace is burnt and all the gold is taken away.
Who took the gold? Sorry?
Suraj Mal Jat. He was a local king from Bharatpur, 70 kilometers from here. Bharatpur is to the place. So he was the one who looted this.
For any reason or?
For the wealth. If you look over here, it used to have a real golden diamond. Come inside and look from the bottom and up to the top. It used to have a real golden diamond, but this small portion is painted to show how it used to look like. So in place of golden color, there was gold. In place of blue, green, red, emerald, ruby, diamond, sapphire. You know why people like Indian marble? It is translucent. You can see light from the marble, sunlight. You can see patches of flower. Actually, multicolored diamonds were inlaid there. When every morning sun used to rise up, all the stone used to glow. At a night and chandelier, everything used to glitter. You want to see real gold? Can you see by the rings?
Oh, I see.
One flower.
Yeah.
Please, you can take videos and show to your friends.
Pues this was the bedroom of both the princess. Okay. Este solía ser el dormitorio y se ve que, como podéis ver, las paredes están como quemadas y paredes, techo, todo, y es porque estaba recubierto de oro, rubíes, diamantes. Ahí han representado un poco con pintura cómo se vería, ¿vale? No sé si se aprecia, pero ahí arriba hay cachitos de oro al lado de los 4 ganchos y la flor. Pero se ve que hubo un sultán que por riqueza mandó que quemaran todo, que fundieran todo el oro que había en estos muros para él, y es por eso que ahora no queda nada y se ven como, bueno, quemada. Hay que ver cómo es el ser humano.
You can tell about the fountains and gardens, this Grape Garden, where they used to make wines, and soil came from Kashmir.
What used to come from Kashmir?
Soil for the garden. Soil
Oh, okay.
to grow the grapes, because soil of Agra was not good.
Yeah. Parece que mi cuerpo va aguantando. No sé cuánto más aguantaré, pero bueno. La verdad es que ahora mismo no hace sol, está muy bien. Y voy a intentar coger moto para los siguientes destinos. Más que nada por si me empiezo a encontrar muy mal. Sacármelo de encima cuanto antes y poder ver lo que quería ver.
And you can also tell your friend, book the entire fort for yourself. Nobody is there.
I booked it.
You can do both the rest.
That's weird, I mean...
And look at this, for the favorite daughter. We saw same before, but it's a real marble one for the favorite daughter.
Yahanara.
Jahanara, another one was Roshanara.
Roshanara.
And again, if you look at the drain system, see. And now we're going to see a place where Emperor Shah Jahan was kept in a prison.
Bueno, pues ya cambió la batería y se ve que esta era la prisión donde el hijo del sultán, el mismo que mandó fabricar el Taj Mahal, fue encarcelado por 8 años. La razón por la que fue encarcelado fue porque su hijo más pequeño dijo que él quería ser emperador y que era mejor que su hermano, pero el padre le dijo que no, que el hermano mayor era el que iba a ser el emperador, y se rebeló su hijo y lo encarceló. Y desde aquí tenía permiso, obviamente esta era su habitación, pero tenía permiso moverse por todo el palacio, pero no salir de él, y tenía 0 poder político. Esto solía ser una fuente alfombra, le llaman alfombra porque cuando se llena de agua parece como una alfombra. Y otra razón por la que no dejan entrar en este sitio es porque todos los muros y pilares están hechos con piedras preciosas y de colores, y se están y para preservarlas no permiten a nadie entrar porque las están quitando, como podéis ver. Aquí no hay, ahí no hay, y ya no dejan entrar a nadie.
Tell about the fountains, how water used to look like going up and all.
So, el agua para llenar la fuente que hemos visto detrás bajaba por ahí y corría por aquí abajo hasta llenar la fuente, pero la forma en la que estaba construido parecía que el agua iba hacia arriba. Por el diseño que tenía, parece que el agua iba hacia arriba.
Nobody in the entire monument.
It's weird.
There is a Meena Mosque, which was the private mosque of Shah Jahan. When he was in prison, 5 times a day he used to come for a worship in a mosque, because in Islam people worship 5 times a day. Name of a mosque, it is called Meena Mosque. It is made of white marble facing Makkah, and Makkah is west direction from India, but it is closed for the renovation work.
Ok. Bueno, esta era la mezquita. Masjid, como ya había explicado antes, mezquita. La Meena Mezquita está cerrada por restauración. Y bueno, me explicaba que los musulmanes rezan 5 veces al día, sobre todo en Ramadán. Y que bueno, está orientada a la Meca, que es aquí es al oeste de la India.
This place is called Machli Bhavan, Fish Palace. In a place of grass, there used to be a pond of fishes, and this was the place where Shah Jahan used to sit and Empress Mumtaz over there, and they both used to play game who will catch fishes from here. But that pool was refilled by the Britishers. And look at these holders for the fire torches. And that was the mint place where they used to make their coins, and their coins, they were made of gold and a silver.
It's a pity because this will look like much beautiful with the water.
Yeah. So Fish Palace. If you want to speak in Spanish.
I will do translation as well, so no worries. I explain those topics that are really interesting.
So you can see over here why they are not allowed to go inside. See how big pieces of stones are taken by the tourists.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Why
seriously,
will
yeah.
you do that?
This is the reason they don't allow any sharp objects to check your bags and
Oh,
everything.
okay, yeah. That's a pity.
And this place is called the Vane Khas, Hall of Private Audience. This is the place from where country was ruled. Inside, emperor, ministers used to sit and talk about their empire privately. Have you heard about Peacock Throne? Throne of Shah Jahan was called Peacock Throne, was originally here. But when Delhi was the capital, throne was shifted to Delhi. But in 1739, Delhi was invaded by Nadir Shah, and he took the throne to Iran, which is in Tehran now. Cost of a throne was almost more than Taj Mahal. That was made of gold with millions of diamonds. And
In Iran?
Yeah. Even the Kohinoor was inlaid in a throne which was brought back to India, and from here it was taken to England by the Britishers. Now it is in 2 parts, half in a queen crown and half in a museum. But the 4th emperor, he never sit there, he always sit on a black throne over there, and throne is called Takhte Jahangir, throne of Jahangir, white one for the prime minister, carpets and cushion for the ministry over here. Too hot, so you can see iron ring for a Persian tank. In 1803, Agra fort was attacked by British. They fired cannonball. One of the cannonball hit the throne of emperor, and the throne is broken in 2 parts.
And why they stay out here when they can stay inside?
It took 95 years to build, so this was built like that.
Okay.
In 1803, when British attacked the fort, cannonball hit the throne is broken, and ball took a bounce and see, ball hit it over here.
Oh. Pues es una bola de cañón de cuando los británicos se atacaron y justamente dio también el trono y partió el trono en dos. Bueno, el trono. Esto, digamos, le puedes llamar un trono, aquí donde el sultán se sentaba. En aquel banco de enfrente estaban los ministros y no sé si se aprecia, pero hay unos ganchos en el suelo en el que ponían una tienda persia que cubría todo el patio. Y aquí es donde hacían bueno, todas las decisiones del imperio y también audiencias, hasta que por fin se construyó la zona de audiencias, que es el que estoy enseñando aquí enfrente, Diwan y Cash. Y la verdad es que es interesante ver que todavía mantienen la bola de cañón, o el agujero de la bola de cañón ahí en la pared, en el muro.
This is a triangle, the tigers, and outside was a crocodile. Do you like to see magic? Keep your eyes on Taj and see how big it is. Take few seconds, and once we go, do not look back, and I'll show you later, and then you will see it will look much bigger. So spend some more time, few seconds, see how big it is. Do you think it's enough time?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now come and don't look back. How do you like this place?
I like it a lot.
Honestly, if you have came here alone, you won't understand this place.
Yeah.
It's very different from Taj Mahal. Good thing nobody's here.
So how long it takes the whole visit?
Roughly about like 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay.
So we have almost covered like more than 45 minutes. There's like one more place to see,
Good.
which is the last part we are doing now. In Agra Fort, we have a 3 mosque, Meena Mosque, you saw closed. There is a Nagina Mosque, which is also closed. And you can see one more mosque behind. That is a Moti Mosque, which is also closed. So you're not allowed to go in these 3 mosques. But sometime they do open this mosque later, like in afternoon time.
Mm-hmm.
And this mosque was built for the ladies. Only all the royal ladies from the fort and the harem ladies, they used to worship in a mosque. The name of this mosque is called Nagina Mosque. They were the offices, so all the paper record from parliament, from public court, they were kept in these rooms. So right in front of us, there is a Nagina Mosque.
Too many rooms for paper.
Yeah. Also because India was a very big country, it is a very big country. All the records, all the treaties, everything were kept over here, all the tax paper. This was the way from where emperor used to go and sit and talk to the public.
Okay.
Behind this there is a public court.
So
We will see it, but from others. This was parliament.
yeah, but you said also audience. So I thought they
No,
were.
no, no.
Okay.
Emperor and minister and audience is probably going.
Okay.
This was the parliament. Diwane Khas. Khas means special. Diwane Aam, ordinary people, like normal people.
Mm-hmm.
This is away from where we will go later, but first, you can come and see Nagina Mosque is over there. Is written there.
Yep.
But before that, look on your right and tell me, does Taj Mahal looks bigger?
Yes, it does.
We have came far from it. It is an optical illusion. When I say look Taj, you saw a big piece of land and Taj. It looks very far. Can you see that land, that river?
No,
So
exactly.
it came closer, and it is an optical illusion and it looks big.
Wow. Pues nada, antes me ha dicho allí en la valla que me fijara en el Taj Mahal. No sé si lo estaba grabando, pero bueno, se veía pequeño, pero porque también veía toda la tierra que había a través desde aquí hasta el Taj Mahal. Y ahora que solo se ve la valla y el Taj Mahal parece que es más grande. Es una ilusión óptica, pero la verdad es que mola mucho. Y aquí hay otra mezquita, que era la mezquita para las mujeres, pero también está cerrada, no se puede entrar. Así que nada.
Now we're going to see a last part. Diwane Aam. Hall of Public Audience.
Okay.
So this place is called Diwane Aam Hall of Public Audience. This is the place where Empress in those two windows, advisor and local public used to come and sit all over. But when Emperor used to speak from here, there was no mic, there were no speakers. When he speaks, there's echo, so people can hear what their Emperor said. And there is a view, if you sit, you will very clearly see who's coming from this gate, who's coming from this gate. So Emperor can keep eyes on the people who's coming in, whether they are saluting me or not. During the court time, in front of every pillar, they used to have a guard well dressed up, whose moustache and head down, standing over here. This is the same place where Britishers came in 1605 and they asked Emperor Jahangir to give them a trading license. So East India Company got a trading license from here. But when Britishers start ruling over India, this was the place where they used to keep their guns and gun. Now Indian Army is active other side before British Army was active there. In palaces, English officer used to live. And one of the English governor, he died in this fort on 9th of September 1857. That was a year of Sepoy Mutiny. We call it First War of Freedom, and British call it Sepoy Mutiny. So when he died in this fort, and it was a natural death, so his body was not taken to any graveyard, he is buried over there. And his name was John Russell Colvin. He was the Lieutenant Governor General of the Northwest. Look at the white domes. This is a mosque which is called Moti Mosque, which was built by Emperor Shah Jahan with the left material of Taj Mahal. And Moti means pearl, P-E-A-R-L, white called pearl because domes look like a pearl. But this mosque is also closed for the renovation work and we are not allowed to go in. These pillars, their edges, they were having golden paint on it, hooks for a lamp, beautiful curtains and carpets for here. If you want to.
It's a pity you cannot see the real, with the gold, with the carpet.
Golden paint. Can you?
Oh, I see. So they removed it here, they melted here as well.
No, it was not real gold, just a gold paint.
Okay.
And if you look at the design on a ceiling of this place, it's a Persian carpet design. It is not painting, they are stones inlaid.
Wow. That's a lot of work. Okay.
And rest of the part is for military. And in army area, there is no royal palaces like that. It was built for the military. Mughal army used to live over there. Now Indian army is using that part, and they have constructed some new buildings for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So there is an entrance of a mosque, Moti Mosque. So you can see a guard sitting inside,
Yep.
which is closed.